Original.
Hello and welcome to Web Crawlers. This is one of our mini episodes, and even more exciting, it's one of our mailbag episodes. Mailbag. It's mailbag time for you and me. I'm Allie Siegel.
I'm Melissa Stetson.
And our producer, Maria.
We are going to be getting into some of your emails, your voicemails, your messages, and talk about one or two news stories. First things first, we have a pretty exciting message. We also talk about this on the main episode. But Melissa, tell us about our message from Johanna.
Well, we got Johanna who said, you mentioned my hometown, Lund. Hi back. I immediately went to Patreon and I joined. Keep up the good work, Johanna.
Amazing. So thank you so much for people from small cities all around the world who are listening to us. Hold on. I'm going to do smallest cities in the world.
Smallest cities in the world. I mean,
shout out to anyone who's listening to us from the Vatican.
We're waiting for Omsk, or have we not said that? Omsk, Russia, or
Omsk. We said that in our main episode. Croatia, Adamstown, Pitcairn Islands, St. Asaph, Wales, St. David's, Wales, the Vatican. I'm not going to say that one. Funafuti, Tuvalu, San Marino, Vaduz, Liechtenstein.
Ooh, Liechtenstein.
And last but not least, Opatowiec, Poland. So if you're listening from any of those places,
hit us up.
We just want to say hi to you. Yeah. Next, before we get into our other stuff, I think it's important to acknowledge that the Pentagon has released that UFOs are real.
Yeah. It's the same footage that we saw recently that Tom DeLonge was talking about years ago.
Oh, really? It's just the same article that they keep recirculating?
Someone says there's actual parts of UFOs stored in places.
Yeah, I mean, I think that they're actually legitimately saying that these crafts are not from this world.
Right. They're saying it's not stuff that is not made from Earth.
Yeah. So they're saying the crafts that we're seeing are off-world vehicles. So that's weird. It's a short article. I'll read it.
Yeah.
This is from The Independent. Pentagon UFO unit to publicly release some findings after ex-official says off-world vehicle is found. A Pentagon UFO unit will make some investigations public as ex-advisors suggest that vehicles not made on this earth were placed in U.S. government storage. The team will update the U.S. Senate's Intelligence Committee on its unidentified flying object research every 6 months. Publicly named in 2019 as the Unidentified Aerial Phenomenon Task Force, the Pentagon unit succeeded in investigative UFO program that was said to have been disbanded prior to 2017. One former official, Eric Davis, told The Times that he briefed the U.S. Department of Defense in March about the retrieval of off-world vehicles not made on this earth. Ooh. It's weird that they're calling UFOs off-world vehicles not made on this earth.
Off-world vehicles.
That's crazy.
It's not like a Prius that was made on Saturn. The Pentagon consultant and subcontractor said objects he believed we couldn't make ourselves were discovered during his time on the unit when he worked there in 2007.
Okay.
I mean, and it basically just keeps going on that. But crazy, right?
I want to see these.
I mean, that's wild. It's just no one even cares because there's so much else going on in the world. I mean, rightfully so. But there's UFOs here.
Steal me away. Send me to Mars. I'll go now.
Send me to Mars, baby.
Send me to Mars.
Careful, Melissa.
Huh?
Yeah, we would miss you.
If you don't hear from me again, I'll be on Mars.
Yeah. That'd be a good country song.
Yeah,
send me to Mars.
That's actually a good idea, Allie. Is an artist, a country artist that only sings about space adventures. That's not a thing. That would be fun.
What was Garth Brooks's alter ego?
It was
It's
Don't tell me.
Hold on.
It's,
you see that there's a documentary about him out, like a whole docuseries.
Chris Gaines. Chris Gaines.
Gaines.
Oh yes, Chris Gaines. Were you saying that he was some sort of supernatural?
Oh my God, wait. Garth Brooks' alter ego, Chris Gaines, is turning 20.
No.
Oh, I think maybe he's been around for 20 years.
It's been around for 20 years.
That's a
What does he have to
horrible way
do
to
with-
phrase it.
What does he have to do with space?
I'm just saying, maybe Chris Gaines can release an album about space.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
or it's someone new. I mean, give the younger generation a shot.
Should we play some voicemails?
Yes, now we can play some voicemails.
Hey, this is for my web crawlers, girlies. So, I called, a few days ago. It's Jillian. It's Childrel666. I say that so you know I'm not some weirdo whenever I comment "Hey Queen" on all of your posts. I just want to let you guys know that I just got into a car accident while listening to your podcast.
No.
I was coming out of my psychiatrist's office and just kind of, collided with someone. We're both fine. I promise you. But I don't know, just thought you guys should know that. This podcast cost me $500, so I'm expecting a check in the mail.
Oh
Okay, bye.
no.
Love you all. Smooch, smooch.
That's horrible. I'm so
no.
sorry.
I apologize. We got another voicemail.
Hi, this is for my web crawlers, girlies. So, I called a while back, and I told you about the guy who was, stalking me. You probably don't remember, because you probably get a lot of stalker voicemails. But
Stop.
I remember Allie was like, maybe he was just trying to say hi. But here's the thing. I'm, visibly teenage. I'm 18, and if you think I'm over 18, you're crazy, because I look like a baby. So that was kind of the issue. This man was not 18. Anyway, I just thought I would update you guys on my life, because I feel like we're, best friends, throughout, quarantine. You guys were, the only human contact I had. I'm in a Michael's Craft parking lot. Oh, okay, here's some crazy shit. This is what I meant to talk about. So, there's this swimming hole where I live, right?
Uh-oh.
And there was this guy, this younger kid, I think he was 14 or 15, and he passed away. He died while he was swimming.
Oh no.
But the thing is, it was really mysterious, because he went with this kid, and the kid just the kid he went with just left. The boy who was swimming
What?
went missing, and this kid just left. But the thing is, the kid who left, he went to my school. I knew him, and we were friends on Facebook and everything, and everyone was posting on his wall you killed him. Why did you leave him? You drowned him. It was crazy. This kid is being accused of murder, and I sat next to him in class. It's wild. Anyways, just want to say love you guys. Thank you for getting me through it. I just got a job that was an hour away, so I've re-listened to so many episodes. I love you all. Also, does Urios have a P.O. box? Because I've been really into making friendship bracelets, and I want to send you all some blessed with good vibes, because I feel like you are my best friend.
What?
Aw.
Okay. Also, I comment on your Instagrams all the time. I'm Childrel666.
Oh my God, what a
Bye.
journey we've been on with her. She first she gets in a car accident, and then
Wow.
that obviously was left before the car accident. Wow.
Yeah.
I'd love a friendship bracelet. We should get a P.O. box.
Yeah,
I
we got to
mean-
get one. We don't have one.
Because anytime you guys have gotten presents from listeners, you don't give them to us, Allie. You always keep them, and then you eat all the chocolate sauce.
Melissa has the cool ring.
I do have the rings from Ring Crush.
Yeah, well, you ate all the chocolate sauce that
That's why I
true,
gained so
John
much weight
Tony
over
said
quarantine. I literally ate a huge box of chocolates and 3 tons of chocolate sauce. It was meant for 5 people, and I ate it all myself. Listen, what can you do?
Well, DM one of the gals, and we'll figure out a way to get to so that you could send us some friendship bracelets.
Here's another voicemail.
Hi guys, this message is for web crawlers. I first of all just want to say I think this phone number is one of the 2 or 3 phone numbers I have memorized. I didn't even know, I just knew it from my brain. Anyway, I'm calling because I listened to your guys' Roanoke episode today, and just a little backstory. I'm doing jury duty for the next month.
Oh.
So it's been a half-hour car ride, so I've been listening to your guys' podcast, re-listening to a lot. But I listened to the Roanoke one today, and so weird. I'm not in my neck of the woods over here, so I'm not really familiar with this area. And today I decided to look at the road I was driving on because it has a lot of the food options. And I've been going on it every day for the past week and a half, but today I decided to look at the name, and the name is Roanoke Avenue.
Whoa.
And I was listening to the podcast, and it's just so weird, so I just thought maybe I could let you guys know and share my excitement with you. Also, I was listening to one of the old episodes where Allie said her second favorite noise is Hong Kong. And I just love that so much. And so just want to say thank you. I love you guys so much. I feel like you guys are my friends. Maria cracks me up, but Melissa, you are just everything to me. All three of you. I love you so much. So please keep doing what you're doing. I love you. Bye.
Oh, that's nice.
That's sweet.
That's crazy driving on Roanoke Avenue while listening to the Roanoke episode.
It's weird, man.
It's a glitch in the Matrix.
It is a glitch. Should we play that voicemail from Jeb?
Yeah.
Okay. We got two from Jeb.
Yeah, Jeb doesn't quit.
Here's the first one.
Hello. I want to leave this here message for the web crawlers.
Hi, Jeb.
This is Jeb,
We know.
Allie, and Melissa. I'd like to talk about the elephant in the room. And that seems to be producer Maria's hanger issues. When you didn't know that motion picture about Andre's brave little toaster or whatever it was, she done lost her mind. She got so hangry she scared my dog. Now, producer Maria, we all love you out here. We just want you to get some therapy. Because them anger issues could lead to high blood pressure and health risks. I love your show. Y'all take care of yourself now. Well, Maria, why don't you do some breathing exercises or something? All right now. Bye.
Jeb, get a life.
Okay.
Get a life. Jeb's been on my ass for weeks.
The sexual tension between Maria and Deb is just, Jeb is just too his
Deb.
Deb.
Who's Deb?
Here's Deb. All right, another voicemail.
Yeah, let's hear messages for the web crawlers. This is Jeb again, and I done heard your voicemail episode, and that feller done called me out, and I'm going to tell you what, I was fit to be tied. Now, I wasn't saying that a woman could not have intimate on her monthlies, but what I was saying was maybe producer Maria would agree with me on this, is that we didn't want to hear about it on your fancy internet radio show. Now, I'm going to tell you what, boy, don't you call me out on this fancy here internet radio show. This is what happens. You get a little bit of fame, and they're coming at old Jeb. All right? Now, I think I know who this is. I seen you around the feed store. Done got me upset. And it just, I think it's my cousin Ned. I'm going to say it. I'm going to tell the world.
Oh.
All right? Now, you better cut it out and act right. Stop calling me out on such foolishness, or I'm going to call your mama. All right, now. Y'all have a pleasant day. Bye.
Okay, so there's a feud going on between Jeb, and he thinks it's his cousin Ned. And they're arguing over whether it's appropriate for Allie to talk about having sex on her period. What?
Tale as old as time.
What a weird... Okay, well, there's a beef going on.
You might say.
Let's read some emails.
Stephen Swinburne says the Kendrick Johnson case. Dear web crawlers, regarding your investigation into the case of Kendrick Johnson, found rolled up in a wrestling mat, you balked at this being declared an accident. We even got an excuse you from Allie. Well, in 2010 in London, after MI6 agent Gareth Williams was missing from work for a week, they found his naked body packed away in a suitcase in his bathtub. The suitcase was zipped up and padlocked on the outside. None of his DNA was found on the padlock, and his palm prints were not found on the rim of the bath. 3 years later, it was declared that it was probably just an accident and that no one else was involved. Accidents happen every day. There is clearly nothing to see here. Or, to quote a line from Monty Python's Agatha Christie sketch, surely he simply shot himself and then hid the gun. Stephen. That's crazy. What?
So that, I was reading about that Kendrick Johnson case. He was found rolled up in a wrestling mat because he was trying to get his shoes. He kept him and his friend, they like shared these wrestling shoes that they hid in these mats so they could get them when they went to class. He went into the mat to grab the shoe, and apparently he got stuck in there trying to grab the shoe. And there's like surveillance video. There's no one else around. Like he legit got stuck in this wrestling mat.
How do you get stuck in a wrestling mat? I don't understand.
He was dove in there to grab his shoe and apparently like got stuck.
You guys aren't hung up now on this guy who got stuck in a suitcase and they're saying it's not an accident?
Yeah.
I mean, they're saying it's an
this?
accident.
Yes.
Okay, MI6 spy Gareth Williams' death, probably an accident, police say. This is from the BBC. The death of MI6 spy Gareth Williams, whose body was found in a padlocked sports bag, was probably an accident. Last year, a coroner said it was likely Mr. Williams from Ainsley had been unlawfully killed, but the Metropolitan Police said evidence review has found it more than probable that no other person was present when he died. Mr. Williams' family said they stood by the coroner's findings. In a statement, they said, "We are naturally disappointed that it is still not possible to state with certainty how Gareth died." Mr. Williams' body was found naked at his flat after colleagues raised concerns for his welfare. He had been on a secondment from MI6 from his job as a communications officer. Police discovered his body inside a zipped up red sports holdall in an empty bath of his bathroom.
What?
It had taken a week for MI6 to investigate the code breaker's disappearance. During a 7-day inquest in May 2012, the question of whether Mr. Williams could have padlocked himself into a bag in a bath was central. Pathologists said he would have suffocated within 3 minutes if he had been alive when he got inside of it. None of his DNA was found on the lock attached to the bag, and his palm prints were not found on the rim of the bath.
And they declared it an accident.
They said that he killed himself.
Okay.
I mean,
no. I'm gonna say no.
Well, he got in there. He closed the bag, and then someone came in and they felt how heavy the bag was and they didn't open it and they just went, "Well, this is valuable. I should put a lock on it."
Maybe he was practicing to be a magician.
Yeah.
And then it failed.
Oh?
That's crazy.
That's insane.
Okay.
Wow.
That is insane.
Yeah, I mean, that's truly crazy.
This email is from Sarah. The subject line is Hola. It says, "Hi, web crawlers. My name is Sarah. I'm a mom of 2 and can honestly say your podcast helps me get through the mundane. Cleaning the bathrooms, web crawlers. Putting away dishes, web crawlers. Laundry, web crawlers. Making dinner every single day of the week because of Corona, you guessed it, web crawlers. You 3 keep me laughing and my heart light through these tough times. I thought I would let you in on a little crazy going down here in my state of North Carolina. There was recently a UNCW professor, Mike Adams, who came under fire for his outrageous and righteous opinions. He has tweeted things such as, "This evening I ate pizza and drank beer with 6 guys at a 6-seat tabletop. I almost felt like a free man who was not living in a slave state of North Carolina. Massa Cooper, let my people go." Oh God. And rioters don't care about social issues. They are thugs looking for an opportunity to break the law with impunity. But that's not all, folks. My favorite is, don't shut down universities. Shut down the non-essential majors like women's studies.
That's pretty funny.
I mean, I agree.
Did I mention he has published a book titled Feminists Say the Darndest Things, a politically incorrect professor confronts women on campus.
God, can you imagine?
So needless
Oh my
to say,
God.
this dude is a total asshat. Or should I say was a total asshat. The university offered him $500,000 to retire. And less than a month later, he was found dead in his home.
Holy moly.
His death is still under investigation, so we don't know the cause, but this shit is crazy. Thought you guys might want to cover from the beginning. Hope you can uncover some dirt. Thank you for keeping me and so many others entertained. Boyoyoyoing, Sarah.
Whoa.
And she sent a link to the article.
Wow.
That's insane. What?
Listen, feminists do say the darndest things. I get it.
They do. You know, women's studies, not important.
Bullshit. This is from Rosanna, Elephant Graveyard. Hi, web crawlers. I just left a voicemail about this, but I thought I should send the real info because I was just kind of guessing. Literally, our whole podcast is just guessing. Because it's this cemetery in Forest Park near Chicago that has a bunch of dead circus performers and elephants buried there.
Oh yeah, we have her voicemail if we want to play it as well, but she talks about all this.
Oh.
Really? Because of a huge accident that happened where tons of them died. People say they can hear / see elephant ghosts, but I'm not sure I believe it. Might want to look into this / ask some of your medium friends about it. Love, Rosie. That's crazy.
Rosie. Oh yeah, I'll play her voicemail.
Hi, web crawlers. It's Rosie. I know I've left you several messages, but I was listening to one of your recent MAILBAG episodes, and somebody mentioned that they're from Chicago. Obviously, tons of people mention that all the time, but for some reason it made me think, so I'm also from the Chicago area.
See, you got a lot of Chicago fans.
I live in a suburb called Riverside. Actually, you know what? I think I'm giving out too much information about myself. Well, whatever, that's fine. So near my suburb is a suburb called Forest Park. And in Forest Park, there are a lot of cemeteries. And one of the cemeteries has elephants buried there. Or at least they say that it has elephants buried there. I'm not 100% sure if it's true. But basically what happened is there was a circus caravan that came through. There was like a huge crash or something and a bunch of elephants died. So now there's elephants buried in this cemetery in Forest Park, Illinois. And people say that they can see the ghosts and like hear the ghosts of elephants sometimes. And I'm not quite sure where I stand on believing or not believing in ghosts. But there are like elephant gravestones, like they're in the shape of elephants.
Whoa.
Maybe I can email you guys a picture if I find it. But I'll like look more into this and send you information. But I thought maybe that was something that you guys would be interested in. Okay, well, I hope you guys have a good day. Bye.
Rosie, that's cool.
Wow. Yeah, there's a picture of it on Wikipedia. It's a gravestone in the shape of a elephant. Performers and show workers are buried there in a mass grave from when between 56 to 61 employees were interred. They were killed in the circus train wreck in 1918.
Oh my God. Think of how big that grave had to be.
When an empty Michigan Central Railroad troop train from Detroit to Chicago plowed into their circus train, the engineer of the train fell asleep.
That is scary.
That's scary.
That's crazy. I've never heard of that.
That's
Wow.
crazy. To be buried with an elephant? Could you imagine? It's like, yeah, that's
I'd love
Maria's
that.
grave. But honestly, like, there's also something else buried down there with her. And then they're like, oh, well, that's nice. There's like a little elephant statue. And they're like, well, actually, that's because like Pringles is buried
that's
under
nice.
there too. Pringles the elephant.
Pringles the elephant.
Excuse me, sir. What are you doing? Come over here.
You're talking to a person or your dog?
My animal.
Someone breaking into your house or your dog?
Excuse me, sir. Let me remind all you listeners that this Friday at 5 p.m. Pacific time, we are doing
Oh boy.
a live call-in web crawlers episode.
Yes, I'm super excited. I'm going to get all dolled up. Like maybe I'll wear a dress and a crown or something.
Ooh.
I'm 95% sure about the details, but it's going to be through Zoom but it's going to be broadcast through YouTube.
We'll put the link. We'll put the link on Twitter and Instagram and everywhere so you can find it.
Should we have like a dating section of it where like it could be like the dating game where Maria, you can host and then guys like
Yeah, that would be great.
we'll ask questions and then like
That's a great idea.
like maybe I go on like an online Zoom date with someone.
Okay, but careful because we're not going to be screening any of these guys.
This is just going to
Or
be
girls.
any of these random listeners. Jeb might show up. Oh boy.
Oh my God, I wonder if Jeb will
We
show
won't
up.
be able to get Jeb off the line. Jeb's going to call from like 5 different lines. It's going to be, where is the whip? And I'm going to be like, Jeb, chill, man.
Don't diss Jeb. I love Jeb. I'm obsessed with
Well,
Jeb.
Jeb's been on my ass, so I've got to fight back.
I wish Jeb was on my ass.
Oh.
No, Allie, what does that even mean?
Anyway, if people want to reach us, where can they reach us?
You can send us an email at webcrawlerspod. Did I already say this?
I honestly don't know anything that's happened in the past 4 hours.
I just had
I
really
have
weird
such
deja
bad, like
vu.
ovulation cramps, and I feel sick, and none of my technology is working, and I don't know what's going on. Anyways, I'm Allie Siegel.
I'm Melissa Stettin.
And I'm Maria, the elephant lover. Blasucci, come one,
Maria
come
Pringles.
all. Come see me and Pringles, back from the dead.
Okay. Okay, sure.
All right. Bye.
An Erios original.
Powered by Acast.